early reservations into the dining car, please. Your tables are ready. Step inside the dining car door. We will take you to a table. We are planning on a very busy service this evening. We do practice community seating, which means 3 or less of you are going to be joined with other passengers along the way. Having said that, 5:30 to the dining car, please.
What's your favorite piece of advice?
So stressing about how fast we're going will not change how fast the train goes, right?
Stay in school. As long as you can, get as much education as you can. And follow your role models. Try to do good. Be the good in the world.
Stay away from the hospital.
My mother is the one that used to tell me life's not fair.
That is advice.
And it is something that you kind of, it frames your reference that, you know what, sometimes it sucks and you just gotta move forward because life's not fair all the time.
Well, and that brings up the one that it is what it is. And the things you can't change, don't worry about them. You know, don't sweat over those things that you can't change. And just do your best to deal with them.
It's just hard to know, like, when do you know it's something you can't change?
Yeah, well, when your father's dying.
Right, that's one way to know.
That's really when that one came home to me.
That one hit home hard.
Yeah, and you know, it helped me really in the end because you sort of relax into enjoying the time that you do have.
Yeah,
because you know that you can't do anything about it, but we'll just do what we can to make it the best time that it is.
It's sort of like surrendering to
Yeah.
the inevitable grief that is life, pointless yet beautiful. Yeah? All right, good. Easy.
Live your life and live in the present. Don't think about the future too much, and the past is gone.
Always do what you love in life and have a passion for it. Because if you do that, then you won't mind getting up every day, going to work, doing whatever's in your heart.
Just be happy and enjoy life.
To be kindness.
That's perfectly good advice. Thank you.
Buy a souvenir.
Buy a souvenir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please accept my apologies for the delay and the inconvenience of the transfers there, folks. All I can say about it is what the great stock car driver Richard Petty might have said. Anyway, Richard Petty won over 200 NASCAR races and 7 Winston Cup championships. However, he didn't win every race. Back in the day, he'd be screaming around them turns at Talladega or Daytona, banging fenders with Donnie Allison or Dana Pearson. Once in a while, he'd get tapped in the rear, hit the wall, and wind up in a big heap in the infield. Then Ken Squire, CBS Sports, would come up to him after the race and ask him, "Richard, what happened out there?" And he'd just reply in his Tennessee drawl, "Oh, just one of them deals." And that's what we had, folks. One of them deals. I'm sure sorry that you were here on for it. But I do want to thank you, though, for your patience, your good cheer, your understanding. Of course, thank you for going Amtrak. Folks, if you try us again, and that is if you try us again, I'm sure we'll do a better job.
Mine's to forgive and forget and then really forget.
How do you know when you've really forgotten, though?
Because you're really never forgiven until you forget it.
But then you don't remember that you've forgotten. I guess that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's actually it.
Forgive and forget, and then really forget.
And then really forget.
Be spontaneous, I guess.
Yeah. That's your advice?
Yeah, that's my advice.
Why be spontaneous?
Because you will never know what comes along, so you need to jump at the chance that comes first. That's the first thing that comes to mind right now. Oh, that's surprising.
I like that
I like
advice.
to plan, but,
Wait
yeah.
a minute. You like to plan,
I
but
like
you're
to
telling
plan,
me to be...
Yeah, somehow that comes to mind first. So yeah, be spontaneous.
When I was at an old job, they're like, you can't please everyone. Just do what you do. Do what you can. Don't overexert yourself, though, because not everyone's going to appreciate it. And that's what's always stuck in me, because, I mean, you can't please everyone. I mean...
You're kill yourself, right?
And you're not going to be happy. Exactly. At the end of the day, you want to be happy, so you really got to worry about pleasing yourself, being happy, and that's how you can make other people happy.
coolest thing anybody can ever be is themselves.
Drive fast, take chances.
Big fan of the train.
I think we're becoming big fans of the train.
Are you from Chicago?
Emily is, but we live in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Hartford.
Well,
Have you been to Hartford?
I have been to Hartford.
Tell me.
I remember going to Hartford. It's the only time I've been to Hartford.
Were the Whalers around back then? Do you remember?
Yes, in fact, I bought a T-shirt for the Whalers.
That was smart.
Yeah.
The guy who designed that logo is.
I love the logo. That's
Oh
why
my
I
God, the
bought
logo's
t-shirt.
amazing using negative space like that. The guy who designed it, his name is Peter Good, and he was. I'm in a marching band in Hartford called the Hartford Hot Several, because there are always at least several of us. 'Cause, we don't be the Hot
Yeah,
Nine or
right,
anything.
yeah.
So the Hartford Hot Several, we're Hartford's pet band. We were playing at a design awards ceremony, and it was all people receiving awards for their great designs. I was there in my Whalers jersey, and I see Peter Good walking right up to me, and he says, "Hey, nice jersey," and I'm like, mercifully, there was a Sharpie pen, and he signed the jersey.
Perfect.
And now I still just keep wearing it and washing it,
Sharpie sticks, right?
It sure does. It sure does. How do you explain the job of a conductor? Because I think my understanding of what a conductor does is probably pretty limited.
You are responsible for the movement of the train. You tell the engineers when to stop, when to go. You're responsible for customer service. You're the mechanic. You're the medic. You're the customer service. You're everything on the train. So anything that happens on this train, it comes through me.
How do you explain the Southwest Chief to people who've never been on it?
I don't guess I've ever been asked that question.
That's what I'm here for.
How do you explain the Southwest Chief? Well, it goes from Chicago to LA and then LA back to Chicago.
Do you know how many miles it runs? 2,000.
Yeah, it's that because it takes 41 hours. It takes six crews of train and engine crews. It takes 6 crews to get it from Chicago to LA and then LA back. 41 hours when it gets a clean, straight shot.
Right, when there's no delays. What's your favorite part of this ride? I know that's asking you to pick one of your children because this time that we've been on the train so far, it's been baffling how beautiful it is. Is there a favorite part of this ride for you?
The favorite part of this job is meeting people and getting to know different people because I meet people from all around the world. They come over here because a lot of them get on this train. They're either going to Los Angeles or they're going to the Grand Canyon or something. So you get to meet all sorts of people all from all around the world.
You look like you have advice.
I'm just old, that's all.
Well, since you're old, you've been through some stuff.
Well, we just celebrated our 56th wedding anniversary.
How about some advice for making a marriage last that long?
My wife always got up first and combed her hair and looked nice, and then I got out of bed. And so I never looked at a shaggy dog or a ugly face or whatever. I never saw somebody with dribbles all over and she gets out of bed. We don't drink alcohol. We don't fight over money. We don't smoke, take drugs, go to church. Anyway, I know I could sit here and name you over 100 people who've been married 50 years would give you the same advice.
Be nice and calm. Be kind to everybody.
Do what you say you're going to do. And just be true to yourself and don't try to be something you're not.
I always think about, advice for people to be aware and be safe, be aware of their surroundings, just so you don't get in a situation where it's hard to get out of. Yeah.
Advice. Enjoy this. Enjoy this trip big time. Look, it's so different than Hartford, Connecticut. It's so different than Illinois. It's so different than anywhere else you've ever been. And just wait. It's just always look, because there's so much of this country to see. That's all.
Okay, the question I've been asking everybody is, what's your favorite piece of advice? For about anything, about life, whatever.
It's okay.
It'll be
Sit
quick.
there a second. Favorite piece of advice? I'm gonna cry. You be kind.
Why are you crying?
Because too many people are so freaking. Just be humble and kind.
That's the advice I've got. There's lots of advice, but that one in particular.
What's going through your mind?
We're not going to do this now.
But that's good advice. I'm so glad you talked to me.
You're so cute. I mean, I could go on forever, but yeah, just we get so many. Just traveling the trains. There's just there's a lot of nasty people out here.
Are there more nasty people than nice people?
No.
Just the nasty people are powerful.
No.
Have they been powerful today?
Oh, it's been a good day. It's been good.
It's one day at a time.
You're so cute walking around with your mic.
I know.
Where are you going now with that?
Well, I went from LA to Chicago to LA, but I put a camera on my window and I'm doing a time lapse of the whole trip, and so I've been getting just sound from the train and people's advice to put underneath. Will be a very long time lapse.
I wish I could do more.
No, it's okay.
It would have to be off the train and look, I'm up to my eyeball. We'll go and get some times in there.
Thanks. Thanks, Jackie.
Bye.
I love this trip.
You love what?
This trip.
I love this trip too. I don't want to leave it. It's like getting off a bike. I don't want to. I'm gonna be real upset to leave.
Oh, it's gonna be awful. I mean, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time in LA. It's gonna be fun.
What a great problem to have. I don't want to get off this beautiful train ride. Don't scratch yourself.
Now arriving Los Angeles.